Hello, my name is Shuttle here, welcome back for another episode of Redcoat's Revenge in EU4, and okay, so there's still some privateers over here, Holland and Bremen. I don't like that, but oh well. Do we still have, no, actually we don't have royal marriage with Holland. And, okay, Tuscany and Galicia, Volhynia. Tuscany wouldn't be necessarily a terrible idea, actually. Let's get a royal marriage there, and after that we'll have to start focusing a bit more on maybe getting Friesland as a vassal, although they might be they'll probably get destroyed in the war that they're currently in. So it's a bit of a moot point. Suppose we could convert Indiana. Craven? Oh, bollocks. So this is a terrible ruler. Okay, the careful is not bad, but yeah, we'll probably abdicate as soon as we can. And our navy building. Ooh. Okay, another nation enters the coalition against me. British Louisiana, excellent. And I think at this point the times and prices are fairly high. So I'll just include the subjects here now and keep on converting some of their lands. Because it's going to be cheap and easy. And debate in Parliament, let's see, what could we get? Another merchant. Trade power abroad, trade range, global tariffs, Southerners, heathens, and heretics. Cultural conversion cost or land maintenance and attrition. I'm actually gonna lean on the quartering of troops right now. Probably ignore a little bit corruption. Use of ground lands. Take sides in Parliament. Duplicate merchants. That should do it. Okay, and you should probably be beating down any rebellions. We'll probably send this fleet back to Asia. Go over there and... is there anything else? Oh, right, I forgot. Let's get in there, destroy that rebellion, and... yeah, I mean, we'll have the defensive bonus in the jungle, and even though we don't have a leader, our troops are rather good compared to theirs. There we go. Another thing that we don't need to worry about. So Marshall Pie is going to be part of the coalition for a while. I do want to take their lands, though. The question is, okay, let's have a look. How big of a coalition are we talking about? It's France in Europe. There's some smaller nations in Mexico. And then some nations around here. Natural scientist. So that one. Production efficiency is nice. Do we have any other reasonable prestige, stability, missionary? I suppose we'll just pay off. Oh, I didn't actually mean to. Okay, never mind. Mombasa has ended coalition. Oh, national tax modifier. I think I'll take that one. Okay, so we may need to... okay, I can give Derby a seat in Parliament, I think. Spanish are still fighting and losing the war. We'll probably lose a lot of land here, which is fine by me. And how is... I think Corsica already had a... no, they haven't had a recent uprising at least. But the unrest is rather low, actually. Mostly because there's 30,000 men sitting there, but... okay, our neighbor has been colonized. Actually, speaking of which, do we have... how many colonies do we have going, actually? Only 3. Okay, it's probably something that we need to fix. Get the Brazil going as quickly as possible. Oh, right, and another thing that I should do is offer some subsidies to Louisiana. I think 10 years, and we'll go with 9 ducats. It's gonna take a while before we can actually work on Friesland again, which is still alive, oddly enough. Once we get the diplomat, we'll guarantee them, and then we can give a gift, and yeah, there's not a huge amount that we can do on them. Let's get the merchant, which means, do we actually have any trade power here? In Baltic Sea, for example, is not much if we do. No, I don't think we do. What about... Oh, we don't have reach of White Sea, never mind then. Do we have a merchant over here? Okay, it's either Bordeaux or North Sea. Probably rather North Sea there. No, you should be actually transferring there. And then... I think we'll transfer this. Should be going to Mexico, and then from there to Caribbean and so forth. We can still intervene in the war on the side of the Ottomans, which I do not want to do. Spain is no longer very... Ooh, yeah, they lost a little bit of land there. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, right. Right, I could get the admin tech. Be the first one to take that. Or I could increase the dev around here a little bit. Go for 15 now over there, and... yeah, there's not a huge amount that I can do here. Oh, we still... okay, you know what, I'll take that. It is wasting points, to be fair, but the cathedrals are rather decent. You know, administrating... okay, I'll take the corruption. Which means that we do need to start reducing the corruption a fair bit more. But currently... let's go for 50, or 0.5 yearly from the reduction. I'm not going to go for full, because it can get very expensive very quickly. So much so that you might end up taking loans and all that. I'm actually going to protect a little bit trade in Bordeaux. You're the transport fleet. You are a fleet over here. You'll protect trade in Malacca. Then you, I'm going to send to protect trade in... I think Genoa. We have a lot of ships there already, but we're going to always increase it even further. Only have 19% there right now. We need to have the biggest in there, which is still a bit away. Oh, Tuscany doesn't have an heir. Oh right, I did get the marriage going already there. I wonder what would happen. Noble house from... or noble from House York, okay. Right, and Friesland, did we... no, we didn't currency you yet, but we can do it now. Trading wool. Excellent. Okay, getting a lot of cores in Africa, excellent. And I suppose we'll just keep on converting the provinces here. Now, do we have... no, we don't actually have any states that we could create, which is fine by me. Get the trade power from them. That should increase their opinion of me a little bit more. Oddly enough, I'm not sure if that's really what should be happening, but I'll take it. And then we can offer them military access and then give them a gift, and then we should be able to vassalize them. And then in 10 years we can annex them. Okay, so we got a decent bit of power protection. Actually, who can we have? Oh, we can't even have a third rival now. It's the Emperor, the Ottomans, and the Spain that we have right now. Actually, I do still want to fight the Spanish. Are they allied to Portugal? No, they're allied to Papal State. Interesting. And we don't have any claims on Portugal. Not even colonial things, which is maybe a problem. Or can we declare war on... Oh. That would at least technically call in Portugal through there. Okay, that is a possibility. What about Caribbean? Now, I know that there has been a bug where sometimes when you declare war through like a subject, it doesn't call in the overlord. At least in multiplayer, that's been a thing. That would be an option. Right, and we are almost full at mill points again, so how about we just dump some here? Wherever we can, really. Which is not much, to be fair. Right, we can't even increase that. I mean, technically, since we do have a fair bit of admin points available. Ooh. Okay, who do we have the casus belli against? Trade protection casus belli on Mashapahi, 13 colonies, British Mexico, and Newfoundland. Okay. So Mashapahi is the only one that I could actually declare war on. Or I'll take unrest for 5 years. The problem is if I declare war on Mashapahi, that's going to be the entire coalition, isn't it? They are still in the coalition. But I'll take it anyway. I just need to remember to actually declare the war. And get troops in here, but yeah, taking out more lands from Mashapahi. I mean, we won't be able to take out land from them, can we? Not in trade production. I suppose we can take a little bit of mercantilism. Okay, another set of trade ships here. I think I'll send these to... Honestly, I don't know. I don't think these numbers are actually quite correct on some of the places. I'll send 10 ships to North Sea. I mean, we'll probably have most of it already anyway, but we can increase our share there. Oh, we could actually recall that one. And start colonizing another province. Which one though? I don't know. Maybe around here? Right, so if we wanted to fight Portugal, which of course we do. Oh, we're losing the war over there, okay. That is interesting. I think if we are declaring war, it should be against Caribbean. Oh, actually, we can just use in some of these. That's fine by me. Let's take the Turks Islands. And now we're fighting Portugal and all their vessels. Excellent. I'm sure that our vessels can actually take over the war goal without too much hassle. And then we'll probably send in this army. We can't actually enter there yet. Oh, that's the ships, not the army. The army is over here. We'll get to Louisville. Right, we don't have an army there, which is going to be a problem. They will seize down all of our holdings there, to be fair. Did we get the navy? We didn't get the navy there, okay. We do have a navy here, we'll just go... Actually, go pick up one of the generals, do a landing in Portugal mainland, and then go from there. Sank one Portuguese. vessel already, and Portuguese Louisiana is having a bit of a hard time. We'll probably be in siege down for a few years now. But yeah, we probably won't be taking any lands here, but we'll take in all of their colonies if we can. Let's actually have a look. What can we take? Treaties. Concede Caribbean, concede Louisiana. We can't get any of their lands in Brazil, not through that anyway. We could probably use something like this, or if we can get Brazil during the war to form, then yes, but otherwise no. Actually, looking at the numbers there, we can certainly do the New World Charter again. Also, we could ask for another contribution of 3,000. Make a bit of a generous donation to the clergy, and then we'll have another 5,000 to use. You know what, let's make a template of 10 heavies. And there we go. Get ourselves a bit of a proper navy. We should probably get this one off the island though. Well, once we've landed the troops there, we're going to go ahead and get them. Land the other army on Lisboa. Or Lisbon. Ooh. Business for pepper. And... wait, did we capture or did they capture? I think we captured a ship, technically speaking. Or someone captured a ship. Right, so let's go get the army from Corsica. I have 60,000 men in Portugal. I think that's going to be plenty. Unfortunately, we cannot walk through Spain right now. Well, what we can do is we can go stack wipe the army. And is the police almost there? Let's go blockade Lisbon, and I suppose we could actually increase the tech level a little bit, and I don't see much of the armies for us to fight. Oh wow, Louisiana lost most of their lands there. Oh boy. Let's go through that, and I think we're going to go for Gustavian infantry. It's nice and balanced. They don't, well, they got a little bit of armies, but it's probably spread out rather thin right now. Oh yeah, there's 16,000 men over there, so it's going to take a while before they get anywhere else. Siege down Porto. Benguela has been colonized, and that one's producing fish. But yeah, if we can take out Brazil, that'd be very nice. Probably not able to do it in this war, but maybe the next one. Oh, and drop the troops in Lisbon. Also, how much longer until Marshal Parhead leaves the coalition? He should do it technically, but not actually doing it right now. Also must end their coalition. Oh, that's not great. I mean, if it comes to war, I think we can survive it. We got plenty of money to weather a storm, or two, or three. As long as it's not 3 decades of war, something like that, then that might be a bit too much. You know, short of that, I don't think there's much that can stop us. Okay, I think Tuscany has gotten their dynasty back together. Or they have gotten an error, is what I'm trying to say. A lot of nations think that it's a wise idea to try to privateer me. Not sure where they got that idea, but they're certainly mistaken. Ooh. Muskets. Okay, standardized uniforms, I think that's a good idea. Although we don't really drill our armies all that much. Probably should, but I haven't been doing that. Let's pull you back a little bit and then start drilling that army. Just so that it's not at the border with France should coalition war start. Which I of course hope that it doesn't, but you never know. Okay, we got a little bit of progress there. I can't actually get around there, so let's just go into Lisbon. Increase the bonus that we get from artillery a little bit. And the siege general over there is going to help a little bit as well. Right, how are colonies? They haven't taken out the Turks Islands quite yet, so they do still technically hold the war goal. And these are occupied bars. They will be given to Louisiana once the peace deal is signed, but right now it's going to be for us. There we go. And siege down more of Portugal. And we are sinking down their ships. Yeah, there goes that navy. They do have a lot of light ships somewhere, but I think that's mostly... Well, Portugal has 19. And they got 7 heavy ships somewhere. I don't actually know where their fleet is then. I suppose it doesn't matter a huge amount, but let's go and repair these ships now. We have a lot of money. Oh, and we could get some level 6 force here. Get one there, there, and there. And I suppose... Don't think we need to increase that. We could increase the size of that one a little bit. Then, is there any good places for manufactories? There's a few that are decent, but nothing hugely effective. And then, okay, there's a few over here that we could certainly do. Get sailors in, or a dock in Kent, just to get a bit more sailors, and do we still got plenty of room for more ships, so how about we build more lights? There's building probably about 50 ships right now, but oh, lens making. Price of glass goes up, diplomacy power, innovativeness, yeah, I'll take that. Sounds rather useful. Okay, we'll siege down that one. Can we actually get to there? Do we have the ships somewhere? We do have them there. No, that's the trade fleet, the transport ships here. And we'll send them over there. We'll go and do the landing on the war goal. Because I feel that's what we need. We can afford paying 100 ducats. Right, and so we got our more light ships here. Why don't we project more trade in, I don't know, Ivory Coast or something like that? Then you can probably protect trade. Are they still trying to... There's a pair of privateers from Morocco there. We do have some ships there protecting trade, but apparently not enough. You could hunt privateers in... Send you to Bordeaux. Not that there's probably any privateers in there, but might as well protect it. To make sure that there will not be any. Tariffs on iron, 13 colonies. I'm actually not going to increase their tariffs anymore. To keep them mostly okay, or mostly happy to be a subject of the crown. Okay, yeah, they got a lot of a fleet here, but we should be doing pretty good, actually. Portugal has been sieged down. Have they sieged down Brazil? Well, they're starting to do it, but they haven't quite yet done it. How long until... this is going to take a while. So no, we will not get Brazil during this war, I don't think. Even though we do have 4 colonies in here, but we may lose control of some of them. And it looks like Colombia is sending in troops there to help a little bit, so that's good. But we are unfortunately out of time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description, but other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.